Okay.
Welcome to Tlakas Tavern.
Okay. Before.
Welcome to Tlakas Tavern. Welcome to Tlakas Tavern. Welcome to Tlakas Tavern. One, two, checker.
Oh, you are not in the rap studio. We are.
We literally are in the rap studio.
Well, the studio is behind the door. Right now, we in Tlakas Tavern.
True.
The studio is behind that door right there.
True.
And the green room is behind that door over there.
True.
So it's a lot going on in the tavern. We got the green room.
Where is the secret room?
Oh my God.
We are back live, by the way.
And we are back live, by the way, so I can't say nothing malice and strange that it gets kicked off the radio.
You can say whatever you choose to say. That's all on you, dude. Just you know what? Just do you.
Okay, welcome back to Tlakas Tavern. And we are finna do round number 2.
Yes.
And in round number 2, we're going to talk about an event. The first topic is
hold on. I'm trying to get on my live.
Well,
see, you were hating on me with my live with my laptop. I'm trying to figure it out, and I'm still new to this. So let me work with me with my technology.
It's 2021 and you new to a laptop.
See, that's why you got to talk. God don't like ugly. That's what you
I'm
get.
not ugly.
Well, see, that's the thing. Your ugly is not always in appearance. It's about in your actions.
And in your hair. Now back to part 2 of live at Tlakas Tavern.
See, this is what I'm talking about. This is a petty ass man. I can't stand you. See, Lovey, you don't understand. I waited 2 hours for a hair appointment today because I was being lazy because I didn't want to take my hair down. So now he being petty because I was like, I need to get the shit out because my edges is all jacked up and, it's making my head hurt.
Well, hopefully our audience camera can't see your edges.
I can't stand you. I would just leave it like that.
That's my road dog, y'all. I can do that. Y'all can't do that. I can talk shit to her all day long because I can.
So basically, you saying that you can.
You're damn right. You damn skippy. We are business partners, so I can talk cash shit to you all day long.
Well, that's not true either because here's the deal.
See, you do it off microphone, off camera. Middle of the day, you'll call me while I'm at work and just start going in hard. You need to do this. Have you got the logo ready? Have you do this? What's the topic?
Get your shit together.
Did you do your research? Say
get your shit
while
together.
I am on my job.
Okay,
you bug me, so and I'm just doing it on air to you, but you do off air.
But you said that
you
to say
off
what?
air. You are Medusa.
Really?
Yeah.
but you didn't have to go there about my hair.
Well, the hair remind me of Medusa. You know them snakes.
You know what? You got one more go, and I promise I'm about to push your ass.
I'm just waiting up on. I'm hoping your hair don't shoot no venom at me.
Whatever. Okay. Yeah, we're not gonna listen to him because he's trying to make me. I have. So here's the thing. I have been really working on my inner strength, my inner, all these good things, and somebody been trying to take me off track. But I'm gonna stay there. I'm gonna continue to glow and grow.
Okay, whatever.
So anyway, you want to tell them about, so y'all, I'm excited about Saving Minds, and let me give y'all, for those who don't know, let me give y'all a little insight to what Saving Minds is. Saving Minds Coalition is a nonprofit that I started. It originally started to help people recognize the signs and symptoms of mental illness. And mental illness is something that that's really prevalent in our community, not just Black community, just in all minority communities, especially like in the Hispanic community, Indian community, Asian community, and with that being said, a lot of it goes untalked about, swept up under the rug, and so what that was the original intent from Saving Minds. Now, Saving Minds has grown from that. We also now help with people with that are suffering with domestic violence. We offer grief counseling, life coaching. It's just a whole lot more to it. And right now, we're in the middle of still trying to get some funding. But however, we're needing volunteers. So I need like somebody that's web based to kind of help with to I need some assistance with our somebody to help keep me on track with regards our web page, and we're looking for somebody that does an accountant that wants to do some community service, even some like free legal aid. We're looking for those things as well. But we have an event coming up, and I think my coworker, y'all, this is sad. Why he sit this stuff in front of my
Don't put that in front of the
in
camera,
front of my
woman.
camera, like for real. So I'm gonna let my coworker tell you guys, coworker. I mean,
That's a good name for
yeah,
it.
well,
Yeah.
I've been
Yeah.
on the job for the last really 7-8 days straight, and I'm like exhausted. So my coworker, that's what you are. I'm gonna let my coworker here tell you guys about a project that we have coming up. We're really excited about it, and the feedback has been awesome. I'm glad to say that Love the Jam Radio will be a part of this event.
Indeed.
Yeah.
What date is it?
October the 9th.
Okay.
And so go ahead, I'm gonna let you
Okay, on October the 9th, we
tonight, October tonight. Really? Somebody need to clear their cup.
On October the 9th, we are having a cycling event for all the cyclists in Houston, surrounding areas. If you ride a bicycle,
It's called. It's our first annual Mental Gear cycling ride.
and it is called the first annual Mental Gear Cycle Ride. The first annual Mental Gear Cycle Ride. So for all the cyclists in Houston, surrounding areas, we want you to come out and join us for a ride. It's going to be 25-mile ride, and also it's going to be a 45-mile ride. So you can pick and choose which ride you want to do. But to come out, it's going to be. I'm looking for the fees and costs.
So
The donations. What is it?
so it's actually the ride itself is free. We'll take donations, but if you want the ride bib that goes along with it, that's a $20 donation.
Okay.
And just so people will know what those fees are for, because to Saving Minds, we work a lot with the people that suffer with mental health and that are homeless. And so last year during the freeze, which I don't put a lot of people's business out there, we had a couple of people that were out there, and didn't have enough money to place them in hotel rooms or any of those things. And one of those gentlemen ended up with frostbite and lost a couple of toes and some other things. So we're trying to get winter ready, so in case we have a hard winter, we'll have some funds to where we can house some of the people that are out there suffering, and that we'll be able to offer at least clean, thick, warm socks, blankets, some coats, and just some outerwear, gloves, just some basic things that they can use. So we're really trying to get winterized, get ready for winter. And I know a lot of people are not thinking about winter because it's 100 degrees now, but we're looking ahead at what may come. And it's not just even the winter things. Whenever they reach out to us, we just meet our people where they are. We meet them if they need work boots, if they are in need of bus passes or things along those lines. We need to have the funds to be able to take care of them. And right now, just to be honest with y'all, a lot of this is coming out of my pocket and just donations. And due to the big freeze that we had, a lot of people who would normally donate are truly suffering in silence themselves. So a lot of our friends that are out there still capping on Facebook are going home to their homes, and their homes are still in shambles.
Mhm.
And so we've lost a lot of the donations that normally come through. So we're hoping that's why we're hoping doing this ride. It's October the 9th, and that is also um, Mental Health Awareness Week. October the 10th is World Mental Health Day. So we're just hoping that you guys come on out and support.
Yes, please come out because I know a lot of you guys during the pandemic went out and bought bicycles just to get in shape because you were bored. So take advantage of your bikes and come out and ride for a good cause.
And if you're not able to come in person, you can just either make a donation or do a virtual ride. And the link to sign up for those will be coming out soon on the internet.
Cool.
Okay, so now um, the question is, I don't know because I called you out your name. Mr. Ahmad, is that who you are? Oh, you black magic shit. You black?
Chocolate thunder.
Oh Lord, chocolate thunder. So that's why it was cloudy outside.
Right. He wasn't even fucked up, so he pulled up.
That's what I'm saying.
The weather came from you in Veterans Boulevard.
So, Leopard, you gonna co-sign that?
Shit, yeah. She told the truth.
I just made an observation, astute observation.
Ain't that some shit?
An acute.
No, she said astute.
I know. You know me. Y'all know I mess up these words with these teeth. It's so astute.
Astute.
So what do you have? What's on your mind? What are we talking about? Because I wanted to set the record straight about Simone and how I feel like our black athletes wasn't being treated right over there in Tokyo. I feel like the mom. I'm like, baby, come home. You don't need them no way. Come on home. That's what Simone, you good. Come on home.
Well, I haven't paid a lot of attention to all the news and things going on because I'm still worried about this pandemic. And then I'm also worried about, real because, the pandemic is starting to touch. It's coming back around and it's
Yeah.
touching home. So that's what my mindset is on the pandemic and then the fallout. It's more the fallout of the pandemic. And a lot of people who aren't vaccinated and a lot of people, they not going to get vaccinated. And what I'm gonna say it like this: it's like New World Order. I seen something today, a restaurant today. This one made me think about it real hard. I seen a restaurant today. We finally have a restaurant that says you can't come in unless you have been vaccinated. So that's the first one. So it's gonna be a whole lot of people finna jump on that bandwagon. And we talked about this. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't want to get vaccinated because they think, it's the New World Order or the vaccination ain't right. It's gonna kill us in 3 years. We don't know what's in it, A, B, C, and D. But my mind is that they planning it like this.
Yeah, we know that.
So you caught in a dilemma where either you're gonna get vaccinated or you're not. So if you're not, you're gonna be cut off on a whole lot. I'm telling you,
we already know that. We've talked about this, but that's almost like a pre-sign of the mark of the beast. How about that? If you want to get into church.
But that first restaurant that popped it off today, it's going to be a whole bunch of people.
But my thing is, how do they know if you vaccinated or not? Here's the thing: they don't want you to show a card.
Yes.
Okay, do you want me to make you one?
Okay.
Yeah.
People do it. I was just gonna say that.
Shit,
it'll probably be all of 2 or 3 days before niggas figure out how to bootleg shot cards.
Do you know how many? Here's the deal. Do you know how many people traveling with these bogus ass COVID cards?
A lot of people are traveling with bogus COVID cards.
Yes, it ain't that hard to do because here's the thing. All they have to do is it's just a piece of paper. The cruise ship is not the cruise ship. The flight.
When you get vaccinated, there's nothing that you can scan and say that you're vaccinated.
No,
thank God.
So here's the deal. Most people here's the deal. Most people that are vaccinated, the state has a database where they put all of your immunizations, and that's where it'll go. If you sign a release to say you want them to have it.
So a business can't get into that database?
No, not everybody does not have access to that database.
It's called a HIPAA violation.
Yes, you can't do that. That's somebody's But so here's the deal. They have no way of knowing. And that's why when you go, like if you're still traveling within the U.S., so that's Puerto Rico, the Virgin Islands, and a couple other places, You don't have to do a COVID test. You can just show because it's you can just get on and go. But if you go to Mexico, Jamaica, or any of these other places, you have to get a COVID test before you go, and you got to get a COVID test
What
before
if
you
you're
come back.
vaccinated?
It don't matter whether you're vaccinated or not.
You can still
gotta,
get it.
Right.
No, I'm
But
talking
see,
about before you go
You
to
still
the.
got. It don't matter if you're vaccinated. You still got to take a COVID test before you go. You got to take a COVID test before you come back. It doesn't matter. Now, here's the deal. Now, Royal Caribbean, and the one based out of Florida, because it was a big issue about the COVID test on their ship, what they have done is, and this is what, so the non-vaccinated people are pissed off, is that everybody's on this trip, it's on the ship, but if you vaccinated, you got free reign of the trip. If you're not vaccinated, you can't. They're not letting you go to the buffet, to the casino, to certain parts. So, in certain places, you're on restriction from because you're not vaccinated. Again, they have no way of really knowing whether you're vaccinated or not. It's just a card. But here's the thing: at the end of the day, before it's all over with, this it is. They're going to find a way to say everybody's going to have to take this COVID test. The only the COVID vaccine. The only reason why they have not implemented it now is because it has not received the final approval from the FDA, and that's all people are asking for. Give me an approval by the FDA, and then we'll take it. It still don't mean that it's going to be good. That still don't mean that it's right.
I read this story about a lady today who got the Pfizer shot, or however many of them there was. She didn't have COVID. She got the Pfizer shot. She caught COVID. She ended up having to get her legs and hands amputated. You read that?
I heard about it.
Mm-hmm. So, and she still had COVID.
Yeah, it don't matter because my good friend, we talked about this. Good friend of mine got the shot, the whole 9 yards. Last week, caught it again.
Well, here's the
Never
thing.
had it, but he caught it.
But here's the thing.
So he had to go back and get. Well, he had to sit his ass down for a little while, and then go back and get another test. But he'd already been vaccinated.
Exactly.
Well, here's the deal. With regards to even me and Tay was talking about the someone that we know who lost their brother, had been vaccinated the whole 9 yards, but then the brother ended up catching COVID and passed away. So here's the deal. Everybody, and this is where the dilemma comes in. Just because you have the COVID vaccination does not give you a green light to act no fool.
Nope, because you can still get the COVID, and I found that out this week firsthand by a couple of friends who've already been vaccinated, and they got the shit again and got sick and fucking again. Well, it's the first time they're getting sick. They got it before they got sick.
Well, here's the thing, but we've been talking about this for I don't know how long, so that's why I'm like, I just give up on it. And another thing is the people who have the COVID, who've already taken the vaccine, just need to chill the fuck out on trying to condemn people that don't have it, and stop believing everything you read in the media talking about, oh, it's the people who don't have the vaccination that's getting the most. No, this shit is equally COVID is just like, it is non-discriminatory.
None.
And like I have one coworker, I have received my vaccinations, I don't have to wear a mask. Well, they just came back and said, even though you've been vaccinated, put a damn mask on. It's still the same precautions.
But you can get. Trust me, you can be vaccinated and you will get that shit immediately.
You can be vaccinated wearing a mask and still get it, because the mask ain't really shit anyway.
And get it immediately.
It's nuts.
I seen it firsthand the past 2 weeks.
Okay, but see, this is the thing. Here's the deal, and this is the thing about folks, people in general. I've been preaching this for I don't know how long about COVID, and y'all looked at me sideways for a long time about it, and you heard me, but you didn't hear it. It's not until it hits you that you truly understand it. Now, my thing is, I tell everybody, the whole key to all this shit is about being precautious. Make sure
excuse me.
Sorry, it was the
That's that Martell. Look, the tavern has been tapped with a Martell. But it's all about just being cautious, and I'm telling everybody, stop playing around, because y'all looking around these. If y'all are paying attention to the stores, these stores are still half stocked. There's a lot of stuff that's not coming in. Stop trying to go out and do y'all crab legs and all this extra bullshit. Go get you some beans. Go get you some rice. Go on buy y'all toilet paper a little bit at a time so we not finna be running around acting no doggone fool. Get you some alcohol while it's plentiful in the stores. Get you some doggone, I have tons of disinfectant spray. Get your wipes. Get all this stuff because you're going to need it. And we already on cold orange. Orange. We're one step from red. So it's right there. It's in our face. Now the question that came up today was because we getting ready for another shutdown. But here's the deal. I want to see how the government is going to explain this next shutdown because I feel it's coming. Because
I don't think they're gonna shut it down.
well, that's the debate that we're having.
Yeah,
because how are they going to explain the shutdown? Because they're like, oh, if you get if X amount of people get, which we've met, they more for the most part have met the numbers with regards to receiving the vaccination. If X amount of people get the vaccination, then we should be good and we shouldn't need a
they
shutdown.
haven't met the numbers yet. Not even close. They still need about 20% by 20% more of America to take it to meet the numbers. They haven't met the numbers yet.
Yeah, but they finna try to make it mandatory because here's the deal: even like our military, here's the deal: the military is scared to even take this stuff, and the military gets shot up with everything.
Yeah.
But they're trying to force it on them now. The only reason why they haven't forced it on them was because it's not FDA approved, and to me, people have valid cause to be concerned because we really don't know what the tail end of this is going to be. It is that they're still experimenting on us, and if we're really watching the numbers, and this is the Nick Kimmick. Well, if I took the COVID, then I won't. I shouldn't die from it. I shouldn't be that sick. That's not true either.
Mm-hmm.
Nope,
so as again, why are you putting this in your body that you don't know what it is when it's not even doing what they say it's supposed to be doing?
Because people
running to put it in your body. That's crazy.
Because people like to be comfortable. They like access to things. They don't want to be saying you can't go here, there, or everywhere. They want to move around freely. So it's like I'm gonna get the shot so I can move around the world freely.
It's not even that. I believe people.
Yes, it is.
A lot of it is bandwagon. People don't even know why they getting the shot because when the COVID vaccination first came out, everybody was like, "I'm not taking it. I'm not taking it." And then as soon as they saw, and excuse my language, I don't mean to be discriminatory. As soon as they saw the white people taking it, then they like, "Oh, I'm gonna go get it because if the white people taking it, then it's good."
Now, as soon as they see stars taking that shit,
and that too, they use them too. But my thing is, here's my thing. I can watch you take an injection, but I don't know what the hell they could be injecting you with saline water. I don't know.
Yolanda Calloway said it's still experimental. Once the FDA approves it, then that's when they're going to make it mandatory for people to take it.
Exactly.
It has to be approved first.
Exactly. And that's just like even us in the medical field.
Hello, Miss Calloway.
And that's just like us in the medical field. Methodist pulled this first stunt and it's making it mandatory, and they're sitting under all these lawsuits. And so a lot of the hospitals, the people are wondering why the hospital haven't made it mandatory. That's why they're waiting to see what happens with Methodists. They're trying to see how these lawsuits are going to play out because these people see a lot of people like they crazy. They lost their job.
I thought those lawsuits already played out.
I don't know. From my understanding, they haven't.
Okay.
Some have, some haven't.
I thought Methodists. Maybe I heard.
Well,
wrong.
No, say it.
I thought the people who did the lawsuit, they said it wasn't warranted that Methodist Hospital could do that. That's what I thought I heard.
Well,
I may be wrong.
You might be right, but I'm gonna just say this:
the employees lost. It's over. They lost.
Yeah,
they lost. They have some private lawsuits go. I know some people that are doing some private things too. So who knows which way it's going to go. But I know that that's one of the big issues right now. I know that some of the other medical facilities, they're waiting for FDA approval before they enforce it with their employees.
Yeah, because they don't want all their employees to die. Who's going to work there?
I'm going to be honest.
Ain't going to be nobody to work.
I'm going to be honest. A medical facility, I totally understand if you make everybody there.
Shit, no, I don't. Don't put I don't. Don't be putting my life in jeopardy. Shit,
I totally understand that you're a medical. I totally understand that one.
What's the difference? Here's the deal. They have nurses that have been taking care of.
Nerve,
yes, you did. Because how you going to mandate and dictate a certain group of people have to take it? Your ass take it. Here's the deal. You got nurses.
Does somebody work for the medical?
I surely do. And I'm just saying, your ass take it. Whatever you want me to do, you take it. Because you have nurses that have taken care of COVID positive people on vents on a deathbed that have taken proper procedures regarding gearing up and going in and servicing those patients and have never caught COVID and are still doing just fine because they took the necessary precautions to take care of themselves.
What about the nurse who haven't got vaccinated, but they're
not vaccinated? This is what I'm talking about.
Listen, but they go to Prospect Park every Sunday and get turned up.
Okay, what does that have to do with it?
And they go back to work and they got the itis and they give it.
Well, what's the difference? You can do that and you got the vaccination. So what's the difference?
True, but I'm just saying.
So they vaccinated them the ones that's passing around, regardless of what they saying. Trust me, I know. But yeah, they turned up and we're not going Prospect Park. Tlakas Tavern does not say that y'all have people with the COVID. You cannot be naming people business because I don't need nobody coming back and saying, don't be talking about we got COVID folks.
Yolanda said you're absolutely right, but it's the ones that are not protecting yourself that's still spreading the virus.
That's what I'm saying. But as long as you're protecting yourself, and here's the thing, that comes through washing your hands. And I'm just saying, it's some nasty ass people out here that don't want to wash their hands and then want to put some hand sanitizer over some damn nasty ass hands. That ain't gonna work. You need to wash your hands. You need to sanitize. Hell, and stay out of people's goddamn face. Everybody want to run up in somebody's face. That's why I've been in the house for so long, because I'm not ready for all the extra hugs, and I'm just not that social right now. I put a post today. I'm trying to come out. I'm trying to work my way really back into society.
You need to see Jesus because you just went off.
Yes, because you tried. I sure did. Because how you gonna try to vaccinate me and not vaccinate yourself?
I was gonna say something. I'm gonna be good the rest of the show.
Do what you gotta do.
Denise said, I don't think it's fair that I have to wear a mask constantly in my workplace because some don't want to take it. They out there running around unmasked and coming to work sick. Damn if you do, damn if you don't.
Thank you, Denise.
Well, here's the deal. You got the people that's vaccinated and they passing it too. So what's the difference?
But still, they took precautions.
What precautions did they take?
Still, they gave themselves the vaccination and they gave themselves some sort of insurance.
Some sort of mental security. Insurance, some sort of mental thing to make them feel okay about. So that's almost, I'm finna go there. That's almost like you pacifying them. You pacifying people. That's just like I'm gonna shoot you up with some placebo water, and because I didn't give you a shot and I didn't give you a mental boost to feel like
you have insurance on your car?
I surely do. So, because the state of Texas say I have to have it. The state of Texas say I have to have it, so I have it.
So that's their insurance. The vaccine.
But that's what I'm saying. It makes them feel safe.
Yeah, so, at least they can walk around mentally, it can feel some sort of relief.
Nobody, right. We're not trying to tear up anyone's mental stability. So if that's what it takes to make you feel safe, then do it. Putting a mask on, if that's what it takes to make you feel safe, then do it. Me, I'm a Lysol goddamn queen. I spray. Don't come in my area till I spray, because I don't know what they be out there doing. I don't trust folks. Mm-hmm. You better be glad I don't have a can, because I'd have sprayed your ass.
If I had some Raid, I'd spray your ass.
Well, whatever. Okay.
You got some Raid back there, Lovey?
We actually
You know
do.
what? I'm going.
I'm done. What?
I'm done because
spray me with Lysol. I'm gonna spray you with some Raid.
That's all right. Mm. This is the thing. The Raid is for roaches, and one thing I know, a roach will survive anything.
You just said it, roach. But anyway, thank you for joining us on Love to Jam Radio. We will see y'all.
Tlakas Tavern.
Tlakas Tavern. We will see y'all next week. It's time for us to go. And on that note, be safe. Wear your mask. Wear your mask. Put two
so that's
masks
what you
on.
get. That's what you get for being.
Put 2 masks on and stay your ass out of the strip clubs with no mask on, and stay your ass out of all these restaurants with
Why
no
it have to
mask
be in
clubs.
Yeah, by all means, continue to breathe in your own carbon dioxide for hours and hours and hours
Yes.
at a time.
Yeah.
Because that won't do anything to your.
It won't kill you.
That won't kill you at all.
Yeah, it'll just stop you from breathing.
Right. We don't got to talk about that, though. The most important thing is.
It won't stop. It'll just stop you from breathing eventually. Hang in a hyperbaric chamber and.
We'll see y'all next Tuesday.
Yeah,
Bye.
but COVID. Right.
Free